Welcome back to the Porch Sessions here in Amsterdam. We are very, very, very excited to be doing one of our first ever European shows here with Grandpa Death Experience, and they're going to be doing 3 songs for us here live on a houseboat.
A chance that I would play the drum. I put my lampshade up years ago. I was a junkie, now I'm not. That chance I'll go back. That chance, tell you.
I have been lucky enough to spend time with you late at night that I know that you have many interesting stories too.
Yeah, geez. Where to begin? This is Joriana Ranka. He's our bass player and head tech guy. And there's Carlos Manso, and Joriana's from Finland, and Carlos is from sort of half Dutch, half Portuguese.
It's a truly international band you have here.
It's really international band. I grew up in California, by the way.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. I mean, obviously, I'm very aware of your history and your discography, and you have worked with some really seminal California/US based bands over the years, as a producer, as an engineer, as a mixer, as an A&R guy. So what was your role with Enigma and as a producer, and what were some of the highlights of your career there on the West Coast? And for those of you guys who don't know, Enigma Records, a phenomenal, seminal, groundbreaking record label. Started in the late 70s and went through to like the mid 90s, right?
Started in the 80s. It went through to the kind of late 90s, but the heyday was in the 80s. The early 90s, it started falling apart. And it happened because we had a little label called Beam Spring, which had Modern Warfare on it. But we ended up merging the Beam Spring with the Green World, and that turned into Enigma. And it was just me and Wes Hine. We were 20 hours a week each. He was still in school.
So now, who were some of the bands that you worked with during that time?
Well, yeah, the ones that I stick out for me are 45 Grave and TSOL and Channel 3, all the punk bands mostly, and Christian Death and Social Distortion, and
love Social D.
And the metal bands that sold all the hair bands, that sold all the records were Poison, and I produced some of that stuff, and Stryper and Rat and Motley Crue and Great White, and just goes on and on. It's funny what I always find funny now is back then we would release 12 records a month. And pretty commonly, 8 to 12, sometimes more, but there'd be metal records, there'd be punk records, there'd be sort of like, wire records or whatever. 125 people worked at the company. It started off as 2 people part-time.
That's pretty amazing. You left out one of my favorite artists that you worked with, which was Mojo Nixon.
And Mojo, of course.
Well, it must have been a tremendous opportunity and a tremendous time you did there. I'm sure you got plenty of friends and great memories from that. I just want to give some historical context to you.
Drank the blood of forgiveness. I ate the flesh of the past. Gonna call the Creator the one a broken heart. All men are yearning for some kind of love. Angels and henchmen don't want a broken heart. Don't want
dark of creation. Don't want a broken heart. Took a stand for silence. Made a vow for peace. Killed the thing that I lived for. Don't want a broken heart. 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 All right.
Excellent. All right.